What's up everyone, it's Resist here, back with another video, and today I have a few tips and techniques to help you guys with your movement in Naraka Bladepoint. My goal with this video is to give you guys all the crucial information you need to know when it comes to movement so you can slaughter your enemies in Morris Isle. First and foremost, we have the most basic movement technique, the one that most people probably already know, the slide jump. Slide jumping is a relatively useful movement technique as it's very easy to do and makes you move a bit faster than your normal sprinting and running speed. To do this technique, all you need to do is get a sprinting start and then press crouch to slide. When sliding, just tap your jump key and repeat. Note, it is very important to only tap or very quickly press the jump key, as longer presses make you jump higher in the air, therefore pretty much defeating the point and not giving you nearly as much as the speed boost. Short taps of the jump key and then repeat by sliding immediately after landing and jumping yet again. I think this movement technique is relatively useful, especially in the early game, as you won't have weapons to do any of the more advanced animation canceling or anything like that to get movement. The second technique I have to show you all is yet another basic one, but a very important one to know. By inputting an attack command after grappling, you can continue past your grapple point with the momentum gained from the grapple. I call it the Grapple Launch. Don't judge me, motherfuckers. This technique can be used in combination with hero abilities, more grapples in other places, or other movement techniques in a chain to cross large distances or juke enemies. It's one of the most commonly used techniques. Grapple launch can be done with any weapon type, so there's no need to be picky. This even includes your fists. So it's another one of those super useful mechanics in the early game in my opinion, because if you end up getting some bad luck, don't run into a weapon, but you end up with some grapples, you could still get away and hopefully reset and have a chance at the game. The third movement technique isn't necessarily movement at all, but rather using an attack technique as movement, the scale rush. When climbing anything or wall running or anything along the lines of that, you are able to charge up a focus attack that'll launch you in whichever direction your crosshair is pointed towards. You could use this to your advantage to quickly reposition when in a fight, so you're able to get away and heal or get away and reset. Much like the grapple launch, this can be used in combination with other movement techniques and abilities to cross large distances or juke the opponent. At this point in the video, I'd like to just take a quick moment and say that I appreciate everyone still watching at this point, and if you find this video useful or helpful to you in your adventure to master the Naraka movement, then please press that like button and subscribe for more content in the future. Now back to the list. Next up is focus attack animation canceling. It's a faster movement technique than slide jumping. This technique takes the forward lunge that weapons have when sprinting and charging a focus attack and combines it with a dodge at the correct timing to cancel the attack itself. If you repeat this a few times while keeping an eye on your stamina bar and mix in a slide jump here and there when necessary, you could keep this going almost indefinitely. It's also a super useful technique when trying to dodge enemy grapples, as it kind of lunges you out of the way. It should look something similar to this. Attack dodge. Attack dodge. Attack dodge. Attack dodge. This technique takes a bit of timing practice, so I'd recommend going to the training mode if you're interested in getting it down quickly. Now we have another movement technique that involves animation canceling, however this one can only be done with the dagger. In fact, the dagger's animation cancel for movement is the fastest in the game, so if you're looking to get around quickly, a dagger is the way to go. This has to do with the special dodge that daggers have called dagger dodge. If you dodge during an attack animation with the dagger, you gain golden focus during an extra long dodge that you can chain together to cross distances extremely fast, and it should look something similar to this. attack dodge, attack dodge, attack dodge. The timing of this one is easier in my opinion than the previous one, and you can start it off with either type of attack. Lastly, but definitely not least, the final tip I have for the video is tree scaling, a technique you could use to rapidly get up trees when chasing enemies or repositioning. When climbing a tree, you can issue a normal light attack and it will lunge you upwards and then quickly jump at the right time to reattach to the tree much higher up. Make sure it is not a charged attack, as that would cause a scale rush, which is not what you're trying to do here, as that would kind of launch you completely in a different direction off of the tree. There is a slight timing aspect to this, but it's pretty easy to get down, in my opinion. It should look something similar to this. There you have it, 6 different movement techniques ranging from basic to a bit more advanced that I hope helps any of you looking to improve your Naraka Bladepoint gameplay. I highly recommend going into the free training mode and using it to its fullest extent, as some techniques in the game require timing, whether it be movement related or parries. So taking the time to practice them and get the timing down in training mode can save you a lot of headache further down the line. Once again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you found the video helpful. And follow my Twitch if you'd like to see some live gameplay at twitch.tv/itsresists. With all that said and done, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!